What's up, internet? It's Steve with Simple But Complex, and I hope you guys having a happy Monday. So I don't really talk about literary devices much, and I'm not technical, so I want to use the ones that I use when I'm writing. And the first one is the rule of cool. And for this example, I'm actually going to use one of my favorite animes that I enjoy, which is Bleach. When it comes to the rule of cool, it focuses on one thing. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be logical. It just has to be cool. What do you mean Ichigo has another form? Who cares? It's cool. What do you mean you have a Bankai that can do this? Who cares? It's cool. And it works for so many other things as well. You know, like take Fast and the Furious, for example. Can people survive all that? Hell no. But you don't care. You want to know why? Because it's cool. So now you're probably asking yourself, well, how do you use the rule of cool in your story? And that's easy. When it comes to the rule of cool and how I decide to use it, there's one thing that I keep in mind. Is the reader going to ask me too many questions, or is this cool enough for them to let it slide? Can people jump 5,000 feet into the air? No. But if it's cool enough, people might not bat an eye at it. I don't even really know where I heard this term from, but it's something that I've always stuck with as I've written, because I think of the cool things first, and those are the things that always stick out in your mind where you're like, yeah, nah, that was cool. So when you're writing, maybe that's a technique that you should employ. In my comic book Gems and Journeys, the major complaints that I got with the first chapter was that there wasn't enough action and that it felt kind of rushed. So it helped me script the fight that's at the end of the chapter. I like that fight and just that whole ending sequence so well because it really does focus on the rule of cool. At that point in the story, I'm like, well, you know what? Let me just throw everything at you that I know I can throw at you. Not because there's a reason for it, but because I want it to be cool and I want you to leave with something once you left this. Like, you know what? That was cool. I want more of that. Anyway, I'm rambling. If you want any more story tips, any more advice on how to make comics, or you want to see what kind of comics we're making, follow us at Simple But Complex, and have a nice day.